and we've seen many successes. The Hoosier Heartland is close to completion. Our taxes have gone down. I'm very proud that during my tenure as tax chairman, we've established the most improved tax climate for job creation in America. We have more to do. There's no question about that. And it's been a privilege to work on behalf of this community. A new med school is being built that'll train more doctors and keep more physicians in this community to help that healthcare system that we talked about. We're going to finish the Prophetstown Park. And those things are being done without any additional taxpayer funding. I believe in personal responsibility and limited government, and I believe what we're doing in this state is working on behalf of all Hoosiers. I ask for your support as we continue to set an example of leadership for other states and for Washington.
So I felt like it was time that a working class citizen went down to the State House and represented the working class, because that is not getting done. I believe that when I'm elected and I go to the State House, I will have an immediate impact on the State House. I believe that these entrenched bureaucrats will take one look at me and say, we better get busy. And that will motivate them to work on both sides of the aisle and solve problems that are going on in Indianapolis. What we need at the State House is a new set of eyes and a different perspective, and that's what I can give it. As I said before, we're losing our next generation. They don't have the same dreams that we have of having a life better than our fathers. And that's what I want to give my kids. That's what I want to give your kids. And so the promise I make to you is that I have to stop, so I promise you I'll stop.
And giving us these questions. I serve on 3 committees currently: Ways and Means Budget Committee, Family, Children, Human Affairs, and Veterans Affairs and Public Safety. In that capacity, I've earned the Lifetime Achievement Award for ARC of Indiana for developmentally disabled adults and children, the Legislator of the Year for disabled veterans, the Friend of the Child Award from Prevent Child Abuse of Indiana, from Shaken Infant Syndrome legislation, and also the legislation for guardian ad litem CASA that took us 8 years to pass. And then also I've been endorsed by the ISTA and the Farm Bureau of Indiana elect, 2 groups that are sort of opposite in some of their beliefs, and also received the Indiana Chamber of Commerce Small Business Champion. I've appreciated the fact that many of you have supported me. I ask for your support again. I work on your behalf, and I listen to my constituency. Thank you very much for being here tonight.
That voters will understand that I've addressed those issues as an entrepreneur in the Lafayette area, and I understand what employers are looking for if they want to locate here or they want to stay here. I've provided work for hundreds of people in this area, and government hasn't always been all that helpful. But when the economy is good, it's easy to fund the things that we care about, especially education. And with 2 children in elementary and 1 in junior high, that's something that's very important to me, and it's something that I want to make sure we do well, and that our public schools have all the tools they need to succeed in this area. And again, that's why I asked for your vote in November.
The state of Indiana has balanced its budget on the back of the handicapped, the disabled, public schools, and higher education. We cannot keep this up. This will destroy our future. It will stop the growth that Indiana has experienced in the last few years, and this area has experienced. We need a new direction, and that direction is to serve the citizens of the state of Indiana.
I mentioned earlier, this is the 5th forum that I've participated in, and it's a valuable opportunity for us to spend time talking with you. I conduct listening sessions throughout my district. I call it Listen and Lead, and it's an opportunity for us to sit down, listen to the concerns that are on your mind, and then hopefully take those back down to Indianapolis and turn them into action. I would say that I'm very proud of where Indiana is right now, and I strongly believe that we are on the right track. Is it perfect? No. Do we need to improve? Absolutely. But don't we all? And that's what I plan to do. I would appreciate your support. It's an honor to serve you as your representative, and I look forward to the opportunity of serving again in the Indiana General Assembly.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to be here tonight and share some comments with you. I will be happy to stay around as long as anybody would like to talk about issues. I would love to answer those questions for you. And I encourage you to give me a call or an email. We want to be accessible to you, the people. I'm going to give everybody an assignment before you go home. Okay? I would like to ask each of you to do the due diligence that you should for this election. Make sure you understand where everybody stands on policies. Go out there and look at the campaign finance reports when they come out. Look where the money's coming from to fund these campaigns. Trace it back and you'll find out what people stand for and what they're going to represent when they get to Indianapolis and serve you. I go to Indianapolis, I will focus on policy, not parties, common sense solutions, and improving the lives of the people, the communities, and district that I would represent.
17 years as a small business owner. Of those 2 businesses, one, I employ 13 children every summer. I'm a very experienced employer. 9 years as a clerk treasurer as an elected official. Married for 28 years, 2 grown children, 2 grown successful children. I'm ready. I'm well prepared. I'm ready to represent my constituents. I'm not a bought politician. Not even possible. I'm 52 years old, pretty much set in my ways. I would appreciate your consideration, and thank you.